Baqambela abantu abangadlanga lutho amanga sithi thina sifisa umsholozi eze ngoba ithina sama ground force esaqala umkhonto ithina kade simisa ama branch omkhonto bonke laba kade bengekho so sifuna lokho singama members omkhonto wesizwe away with amasela aqhamuka enhlanganweni ze-EFF nenhlangano za-ANC ekade zingekho siqala into yethu yabantu umkhonto wesizwe amandla
She strikes back. I called her Umkabayi, respectfully out of the nature of the word that when it's used in Zulu people as an admiration for a woman who holds strong and protects the family, like Makazi in the Zulu nation. So I called them Kabayi, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. So Duduzile is a true Mkabayi. She has launched a campaign, and this campaign seeks to push back comrades who have wanted to capture the MK party for what she believes is wrong. So what do I mean by that? You know, Mchunu is a senior man in the MK, and also let's just talk about it. So Mchunu is a man who has power, who had power in ANC circles and in KwaZulu-Natal. Zuma brings him into MK. That man is not liked by MK people. There's a faction that doesn't like him, and every time I say faction, there's a Zuma faction, there's this faction, you disagree with me, and even if we see the evidence that there is a faction, you disagree with me. So in this faction, they do not want him, and these people who do not want him identify themselves as 100% behind Duduzile. When we said 2029 looks too far for this thing to be held together as it is now, you thought we were reaching, but here it is. No cap, you could see 2029 is way too far for the current members. And by the way, they are saying it's not only Floyd who's receiving problems there, and I don't know if there's a link because Floyd is stronger. Colleen Makubela is not happy, and she's rumored to be leaving. Bongani is believed to be leaving as well, from DA, from those smaller parties. So a pure political party will have all of these things. And MK, let's forget that it's a new party, but it's a big party. So in big parties, such things happen, and it shouldn't bother anyone. And as well, when we discuss such matters in the EFF and we discuss them in the ANC, it's what it is. We seldom discuss such with DA because, I mean, it's a different matter. I discussed that with DA, with someone who come from internal and who was telling us how party leaders are endorsed from Cape Town. If you wanted, just search in the playlist, DA. In the playlist, there's a tab that says playlist. Search there, you'll find it. He tells us how the DA is run from Cape Town. They just endorse it from Cape Town. Before you stand, Cape Town families must endorse you before you become a leader. So, but in the MK, of course, we have seen Zuma does it, and he has done it and people still don't like it. Then amongst others is that camp that I kept telling you about. But because of those shenanigans that happened there, and people shifted their eyes from the IEC matter into this, because they were booing him off stage. Remember in the ANC how they used to boo someone from stage if they don't like it? Nebamshaka akahambe, because they don't like Wilson Mchunu. And at the center of this is what I always told you, that parachuting leaders into MK will give you problems. I gave you lots of hints. You kept telling Amar Mashiane, these people must not invest. You can hate the people who say it, but they are being truthful. Imagine 2026, and I keep telling you this, imagine 2026 arrives, and you as an MK member, you've been working all along. Before you eat, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi arrives at MK with 5 people in his hand. He runs, he takes over, he runs with those people. Those people come from ANC, EFF, and other political parties, other come from business. When you question, they say these people have capacity. It means you don't have capacity. And I'm not saying it shouldn't happen. I'm saying when it happens, when such decisions are taken, it must be balanced with the people who have here. Because capacity only, without street cred, without working the ground, without ground forces, is not going to sustain the party. This is what happens with DA. It may, well, DA, of course, we have proven, I have proven many times on the podcast to say they are even failing to appoint qualified and educated people. I've done it. You can go to the DA playlist and watch it. So they have been proven many times that they cannot claim to be superior than others, because the same problem others have, they also have. But what I wanted to say with MK is, yes, MK isn't happy with parachuting. I said in Mpumalanga, the leader isn't happy with that. The leader was removed. In KZN, the leader who was removed in KZN isn't happy with that. And of course, you can choose to attack us. Now, the case of the IEC is about a gentleman who took 4 ballot papers, 4 ballot boxes, whether it contained voted already ballots who are casted or not yet casted. We can't hear the merits of the case because the other newscasters are running with this Willis Mchunu matter, because it was an open display of trying to embarrass him and to show him as a weak leader. So what does it mean? It means Willis Mchunu, if he to succeed, he must bring people that he used to work with who would organize ground for him from ANC to come and solidify his presence here. And for that, he needs to elevate these people's position. And when he does that, he's accused of what that lady said. That lady said 100% Duduzile, because these people, they bring each other from EFF and MK. She calls them by these political parties by name. They say, these people are going to come here, they're going to disturb us. This thing of parachuting is wrong. You understand? So she was straightforward with it. Straightforward as you can get. Because you deny it when we tell you. Parachuting must have its limit, and parachuting must be calculated. If you remove someone before they eat, at least negotiate and stop pretending that these people have not invested. They've invested, and I said the investment can come in time, can come in in their physical labor, they can come in because when you volunteer in a lot of things. You can be in your business skills, you could be in money, in monetary value. And these people have invested in MK, and they must be paid back. Find a way of paying them back. If you remove them from eating, give them something else. And I know you are still going to disagree with me, but it keeps proving itself that parachuting has negatives. And we've shown you the parachuting that has negatives in EFF. And remember, we called this parachuting a long time ago. Remember when Ringo was parachuted? Remember when Eugene was parachuted? It was because of certain skills and a perceived voting bloc that these people could come with. But those seats that those comrades took, they killed someone's dream who worked very hard for numbers and knowing that I'm on this list, and if I work hard, I will go to parliament. If I go to national parliament, this will be my income. But when you parachute someone, you are dropping that person. They cannot come out and speak, but we know it's hating. Machine politically incorrect. Listen to the rest, and it's unfortunate that this was supposed to be about what happens when MK wins. But we don't know. The case has been postponed to the 21st of January. This is where a lot of things will be ventilated, and I hope it does, because it's important that this thing is actually ventilated and spoken about so we could know with evidence presented in court. Because let me tell you, sometimes we might think elections were won, but they were not won. And the rich, because I ran a poll, and maybe let's show you the poll. The poll was, if MK is proven where it lost or where it was proven, should they be a rerun there, or when you prove with exact statistics, meaning that you need to remove certain people from power, and that's the stats that people spoke about. Machine politically incorrect. Let's see how far it goes. Thank you.
Phansi ngesela phansi. Phansi ngamasela phansi. Uthe unqamalala noma ngabe lakini isela it remains isela. Noma ngabe likumplate wakho isela it remains isela. Noma ngabe lintontsheni isela liyisela. Yebo. Lishuntshani mawuyisela. Yoba isela. Futhi sithi away with isela, away. Uthi ke lo yamantsho kade petikala eseleni. Njoba ngimhlekisa nje ikala lakho weselandini, uyobuya la lesikalo sakho ninommeli wakho sokuthi wena khishwa kuleli kala discharge. Asikho leso sikalo. Wena kuyatholakala ukuthi kukhona umfakazi ofuna uzophendula la inkantolo bokuntshontsha amavoti nokwekhweba umakhelwane ukuthi cha uyathandaza unongoloza. Sengiyathandaza. Siyabonga uNkulunkulu wethu usigcinile kwaze kwaba la. Sizothi kuwe ekseni nje moya ingcwele sila enkantolo sizokhalaza ngamavoti ethu moya ingcwele silekeleleke singumkhonto uNkulunkulu wethu. Siyabona ukuthi lelizwe bafuna ukulidla ngenkani labothalala osebetini abantu bakababa. Asivumi uNkulunkulu wethu, sicela nansi leadership yethu sikhalela izele elathathwa abamhlophe mabawuleke ozama MK nyayazile mabawuleke
alalele angeze futhi ukukhala kwethu ngoba asikwazi ukumbona siblockekile. Labantu ababeka as high command nalo ambekile njengo-provincial convener Mchunu, sithi thina abahambe basuke emkhontweni ngoba bayasidivida bathatha ama-side babiza umkhonto khona umkhonto A nomkhonto B kodwa i-ofisi balifica likhona line-structure and sikhathele ukuthi kudliwa imali baqambele abantu abangadlanga lutho amanga sithi thina sifisa umsholozi eze ngoba ithina esama-ground force esaqala umkhonto ithina ekade simisa ama-branch omkhonto bonke laba kade bengekho so sifuna lokho singama-members omkhonto wesizwe away with amasela aqhamuka ey'nhlanganweni ze-EFF nenhlangano za-ANC ekade zingekho siqala into yethu